Kite Man, Season 1, Episode 5, Prison Break. Hell yeah. A lot of interesting changes and a lot of good stuff to talk about. Let's get into it. All right, guys, Retro Back Week variants cover all things Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, anime, gaming, Star Wars, and more. This time, Kite Man, and I do apologize about the live stream. My internet literally went out 10 minutes before the show went on last night, so the watch party got canceled. My apologies, everyone. I'll be back next week, same regular time, same great content, all that good chat that we usually have. And friendly reminder, we still have that 1,000 subscriber giveaway going on. So all I got to do is hit that subscribe button, and a few more details will be following. And then within the next week and a half, we will be announcing our winner of our giveaway. So be sure to be subscribed for all that content. But look, here's the thing you actually care about. Kite Man. This series has been very, very fresh. This series has been very, very entertaining. I feel like it's picked up a lot of the key pieces that we had for Harley Quinn in the early seasons and really, really just ran with that content overall. It has a lot of the over the top humor, it has a lot of the over the top gore factor, and a lot of the weird, interesting animation and cameos that made Harley Quinn great. But it hasn't really tried to push either an agenda of some kind or has tried to be just so over the top that it loses like the whole identity of itself within the show. And for me, that's something that's very fantastic because Harley Quinn is, while a entertaining show, really kind of lost itself along the way because it was just became straight up anarchy and shenanigans, as where this series has continued to stay fairly grounded. In this episode, we had Kite Man and Golden Glider going through some interesting patch in their relationship because, well, Golden Glider kind of struggling with the situation involving her mom. She's been looking for her mom since the time travel episode, which has only been one day, but she looks haggard beyond all belief. She looked like she was absolutely caught up in a hurricane and hasn't been sleeping for like months. She is someone whose bags had bags on their eyes, so to speak. She was not in the best physical or mental shape, and as such, was starting to feel some of the detrimental effects of that. And as things progress, Bane, of all people, has been placing calls out because he wanted to go find the true love of his life, Rebecca, and get back in touch with her because he was so smitten by their one interaction, which, truth be told, there wasn't much to it. But hey, where there's love, Bane will find a way to try and make that work. And as things have progressed, we started to see kind of more of the underneath involving Villigans. Villigans isn't just some restaurant chain. It is a billion-dollar corporation that has a lot of the aspects of a lot of some of the mega corporations that we see in today's world. Just kind of see how their portfolios are diversified, how they operate at such a mass scale, and just how certain things can be done to kind of manipulate how certain things can be expedited for either for delivery or for restaurant services or whatever the case may be through their ulterior motives and everything that is absolutely spoofed in this series. So the fact that we were able to see Villigans and that we were able to see Helen Villigan, the true leader of Villigans, who seems to be the person really moving the plan along. I thought we would have more interaction with Luther, but it looks like we're going to be focusing more on Helen Villigan now instead of Mr. Luther. And so Golden Glider, Bane, and Kite Man all head on out after Kite Man gets a new upgrade, aka he has a utility belt and he has stars that literally are the little diamonds that go within his head and his belt piece. So he's kind of diversifying his portfolio a bit. He's a little bit picking up pieces that like Batman would have, whereas some of these the gimmicky kite stuff. But at the same time, he's really happy that he's got this little kite in his head and his little kite in his belt. So hey, hell yeah, let him live his best life. So they go to the one and only place where Becca possibly could be, the pit, which we have come to find out now has been absolutely corporized beyond a corporized capitalized in a corporation style. I don't think that's an actual word. With beyond a shadow of a doubt, they've turned it into this absolute warehouse shipping expedite manufacture to the umpteenth degree, where they are literally at this moment in time enhancing their employees by dehancing all their senses. So the only thing that they know how to do is package these boxes, tape them up, send them off, and just like the assistant for Helen said, "Hey, there's nothing better than free workers." So having the pit be bought, sold, and the League of Shadows turns out to be just this corporation that's all about money, as even though they were like this secret society and secret order that Bane was going on about, kind of seems pretty par for the course. I did find it funny that Bane had been keeping track on the score of escaping from the pit, which now, after seeing that Kite Man and Golden Glide were able to just go straight down, yeah, Bane, I'm kind of with you. It seems like just a giant middle finger to you, my guy. It doesn't seem like it was the best intents and purposes, but at the same time, it kind of minimizes certain things. But again, this is a spoof animated series. We're not supposed to look at it too seriously. As long as the story makes sense on the surface of it, most people are genuinely happy. And then, just truth be told, Bane is all of us on a plane. The fact that he got kicked off of that plane because of certain ulterior actions that happened around him, look, that makes absolutely perfect sense. Because look, I bought a seat. I want to be in that seat. I don't want to, seat swap because someone didn't have any foresight. I'm going to be Bane on a plane. I'm just going to be straight up honest about that. If I pay for it, I'm going to get it. It's that simple. And again, Bane made the usual joke. When did the sky turn into such a place of hell and mystery? Hey, I get it, my man. I get it. Sometimes you fly first class. Sometimes you fly in the back seat of an unwanted airplane. And Billigins, of course, owns the airplane, so they go out, they get kicked off, and to basically close enough to the pit, go down, break in, see the warehouse, and then they find Rebecca, where Bane absolutely carried. Bane is the one and only team carrier for this entire episode. He moved everything along as it needed to because of his strength, his size, and his brutality, and shows that truly he's a villain you don't mess with. Unlike Jeremy, Alice's boyfriend back at the bar, who we all should be worried about as someone who is an immortal and, just for lack of ulterior motives, is just someone who is so self-centered he's not able to see anything good going on around him. Because Alice looks like she is making a positive change in her life, and for that he dumps her. Why in the world would you dump someone when they're going through the positive changes in their life? Albeit, he's someone who went on an absolute terror spree at that bar, and we lost Joe, who lost a head there for all intents and purposes. But again, a health specter being immortal, fantastic writing there. That makes absolutely perfect sense, especially in Gotham, because look, crime rate in Gotham is so high, even though the education system is apparently brilliant and beyond reproach. So here we are making the most of what we can do at this moment in time. So unfortunately, the bar was about to be shut down until Alice kind of got that kick in the pants that she needed from her breakup to realize, you know what? This is the only thing I have. I'm gonna make it work. Even being the daughter of Darkseid, I guess you still don't get all the necessary perks you would think. And at the end of the episode, we saw that Bane, Kite Man, and Golden Glider were able to break Rebecca out, fight their way through the pit. Bane put another notch in his tally, so he was absolutely on top of the world there. Now it's Bane 2, Pit 0. Remember that, folks. Bane is undefeated, back-to-back champion against the Pit. But we saw Golden Glider finally reunite with her mom. Like, we're going to be together forever. Only for her mom to go, oh no. Got the same urge as before, so we're going to see how things play out in that regard moving forward. So far, this series, still very enjoyable. A lot of good laughs throughout. Still the same great humor that we expected from Harley Quinn season 1 and 2, carried on in Kite Man. If you want to make me say hell yeah, be sure to hit that lovely red subscribe button. It's in the bottom right corner here, or in the red box below. Remember, we have the 1,000 subscriber giveaway coming for you, the viewer, and we may have a surprise stream on Saturday, as it will be my birthday. It was going to be a My Hero Academia stream, but they pushed that back because of the Olympics. Hopefully, we'll see you there Saturday. See you then.